Ladies and most gentlemen, today we're going to talk about foxes. More specifically, two brand new fox mounts coming in patch 7.3 of Legion. Now, as you probably already know, Legion brought us many new wonderful mounts, but nothing was more wonderful than the Suramar fox mount. Known as the Reigns of the Lothian Prowler, this little bugger was widely renowned as one of the great mount victories of Legion. But unfortunately, this little orange prick ended up being extremely hard to come by, as the item to start the quest has a small chance from dropping from a random emissary cache. They have a random chance of popping up on your random emissary daily quests. So yeah, not so great. But don't worry, fox lovers, with patch 7.3 on the PTR, it has been unearthed that two new fox mounts will be obtainable in this patch. One for the Alliance and one for the Horde. How might you ask? Well, it's PvP. More specifically, it's been data mined that these will be obtained at the price of one vicious saddle, and those are obtained through winning 100 3v3 arena battles or 40 rated battlegrounds. So vicious saddles have actually been in the game since Mists, and have always had the same requirement to obtain. And once you get one, you can use them to choose a mount of your choice. For the Alliance, it's Necrolord Sippy in Stormwind, and for the Horde, it's Deathguard Nefarian in Orgrimmar. So now onto these foxes. Now currently, as of making this video, these foxes are untextured in the mount journal on the PTR, and it seems that the only available images of them are through Wowhead or other similar sites, but even Wowhead's model viewer has them untextured. But don't worry guys, using my technical tomfoolery once again, I've managed to port these new models down to the Wrath client with great success, so let's check them out. Now you'd be happy to know that the differences between the Horde and the Alliance mounts are not just colour changes. There are some actual design changes, and they're actually two different completely separate mounts in the game files. So first up is the Alliance variant. Now right away you can see that the coloration of the armour on this fox is a similar design and colour to the more recent Alliance mounts. On the back of the mount there's a very Alliance looking horn. Now obviously this is positioned perfectly for the rider to blow while they're charging into battle. The fur on the fox is a lot darker than the Suramar fox, and the eyes are glowing pink, which you'd think would look silly, but it actually works quite well with the rest of the colours. The saddle on the fox is attached by a leather strap around the fox's belly, but it also is attached by this rope that the fox is biting down on, which is a nice small detail. As you'd imagine, all the animations on this mount are identical to the Suramar fox, so don't expect anything unique in that regard. The mount's special animation does suit this mount a lot better in my opinion though. I really do love the running and jumping animations on this mount. Because of its size, it really does make it look like you're going a lot faster than you are, and obviously it looks absolutely perfect on a gnome. Don't you agree? So now over to the Horde version. Now on the face of it, it does look like a simple recolor, but there are small changes and details about it that make it more than just a recolor. Firstly, the obvious more regal designs of the Alliance armor are gone, and in its place is more spiky, aggressive looking Horde armor. And as you'd imagine, this also means that the entire fox is pretty much covered in metal spikes to make it more menacing and meaner, other than the Alliance one. Similarly to the Alliance fox, this mount also features a horn on the back of it, but this one has more of a rough Horde look to it, as opposed to the more polished, perfect look of the other one. You can also notice that the rope on the front of the fox has been completely removed, and in its place is a spiky collar with a padlock on it. Another small detail is that the eyes of this fox are actually two different colours. It seems like the right eye has been damaged in possibly a previous battle or a scrap with another fox. And the last small detail that I noticed is that the Horde logo is actually stitched into the seat of the mount, which is a nice touch. So here are the two mounts side by side. As I said before, the animations are identical to the Suramar mount, but that doesn't make it any less epic. I'm a huge fan of these mounts, and I'd honestly be lying if I said they weren't in my top 5 favourite mounts of all time. So that's pretty much it guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on these mounts and which variant is your favourite. Personally, I like the Horde one best, which is a shame because all my characters are Alliance, but it's not like I'm ever going to get them anyway because I suck at PvP. So yeah. So leave a like on this video guys if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. And with that, I'll see you next time.